that other mass murderers get who run empires like the Queen of England, Queen Elizabeth II. I apologize. The corporate media for a long time has wondered who you actually are. And since I got your title wrong, will you please tell us who you are, sir? Because tyranny is so trendy right now. Why not reveal yourself, your lordship?
None of your pathetic business, worm. Submit to me. Even this gentleman here to my left is a servant of Cobra. For decades you've known him as the real Cobra Commander. Only now am I letting you pathetic people know that it is I, the true Cobra Commander, who have ruled from behind the scenes.
Oh, man. And I always like the Bill of Rights and Constitution and due process. It is so cool. You just are talking down to me. Now I know how other Americans feel. We like being slaves. Thank you, sir. Oh, I've got so many other questions. Thank you for giving us this big, gracious interview. Miss Napolitano, I'm sorry to reveal your identity. I mean, forget that. Cobra Commander, why are you agreeing to this interview? You said you had some special announcement for us. Please tell us what that is, sir.
I am the leader. I am Cobra Commander. I have agreed to this interview so that you might know that I have decided to go public and to have a public stock offering in Cobra Global Enterprises. I intend to issue my own fiat currency, but before I do that, I intend to sue Homeland Security for copyright and trademark infringement. Black uniforms, ski mask, checkpoints, black armored tanks on the streets, preemptive war, torture, wireless wiretapping. Total tyranny is the new freedom that Cobra has taught the world. And now Joe and the Pentagon have stolen my plan and hired Al-Qaeda to carry out their operations in Libya, which they formerly did for me. Now clearly America and the rest of the system has realized that I am the true visionary. And so I now announce to you and the world the greatest moment in the history of Cobra! Cobra! I will now sit for president and run on the Republican Party ticket against that plagiar of Barack Obama that's stolen so many of my ideas. Clearly an America that loves indefinite detention and the NDAA and torture and secret arrest is ready to be ruled by a true tyrant. I was a snake and an oppressor before it was cool. Hail Cobra! Cobra! I am running for president of the United States and from America. I will continue the policy of global corporate war against the third world, death and destruction, forced inoculations. Hail Cobra!
Well, you're obviously keeping us safe from terrorists. I just only have a few more questions. Your supreme helperness is officialness is authority. It is powerful government. I know that you are a humanitarian and care about the population. What about climate change? What about carbon taxes that are being implemented? Where does Cobra as an organization stand on that, sir?
As your future president, I agree with Al Gore. To be able to breathe or engage in any activity, you will pay not Gore, but me, your supreme leader, money to breathe. If you want to engage in any activity, you will get permission from Cobra. And I now have a giant Homeland Security bureaucracy and police wearing Cobra uniforms who are ready to strike fear into the slaves who will implement this system. So the answer, you pathetic worm, is yes, I will allow you to live if you pay me to breathe. Al Gore has served us well.
What's your electoral strategy? How do you think you're going to be elected?
Cobra is always confident. Not only do the American people clearly love my style of leadership, but if they are woken up by traitors against evil, like Ron Paul, I will simply implement the electronic voting machines, and the gullible sheeple will buy it all! Hail Cobra! Cobra!
In closing, your worshipfulness, what is the essence of what you want to impart to all the people that want to live under authoritarian rule?
And remember one more thing, you pathetic little worm, and all of your viewers. You belong to me. Tyranny is freedom. The freedom for psychopaths like me and the armies of millions that serve me is the future. Resistance to Cobra is unstoppable. Because I'm keeping you safe from Al-Qaeda. Get me Bin Laden in here for orders. Get the CIA on the phone now and have them hail Cobra.
Well, that's our interview with Cobra Commander, and I'm going to be honest with you. I, in the past, thought the people like Cobra Commander were bad, but I'm a patriot. And now the government says torturing children in Iraq, secretly arresting Americans is good, putting cancer viruses in vaccines is good. And so, really, people like Cobra Commander are the good people. Like in the Bible, Judas is a good guy, Barabbas is good, Jesus is bad. And, of course, very dark satire there to illustrate how evil we've gotten, ladies and gentlemen, that the people say, give us Barabbas, give us Obama. I'm going to get into Paul Ryan and my take on that here in just a moment when we come back from break, and I'm going to get into some other geopolitical news ahead of John Rocker, WorldNetDaily writer, and, of course, a controversial and famous baseball player joining us. We do have the article. It's now up at Infowars.com. We're going to get to that in a moment. DHS classifies ammo purchase following controversy. Yeah, DHS classifies new ammo purchases. I would just add that headline as editor live here on the air. DHS classifies new ammo purchases. New ammo purchases following controversy. Great job, Watson. I tell you, what a powerhouse writer and researcher. We're going to be getting into that. This is a big scandal. If people know what they're looking at, we'll cover that in a moment. First off, I want to make two announcements here. We are now carrying discounted the entire line of incredible interviewed products that were born right here in Austin. These are the best green superfoods out there. They've also got great coffee. They've also got these medicine chest of essential oils that are the purest proprietary quality. So if you go to InfoWarsShop.com, we are now carrying their entire line discounted. InfoWarsShop.com. They also now have a 40 days, 40 nights organic storable food all in one big plastic tote box. Check it out at InfoWarsShop.com. The entire line discounted now at InfoWarsShop.com. The entire Interfood line and more. Lastly, if you're watching on Prisonplanet.tv, you can see this. If not, by next week, I'm going to put a promo video out to show everybody. Look at this. Infowars.com, because there's a war on for your mind. And if you're watching again on prisonplanet.tv, there is one of the racks that we are going to be putting up. I guess you can't really see it good against a black background. Here, I'll just show it to folks this way. I'll kind of be like Judge Smales when the lamp's in the way. Just knock it out. Knock it out of the way, Danny. There's two kinds of things, good things and bad things. Do you want to be good, Danny? Yes, I want to be good. Good. Very good. Just have to neurotically now quote. Do they have a Tourette syndrome where you have to quote Caddyshack? I guess Spalding actually has it in there. When he's like hacking at the balls, he's like, I hate to talk a little kid, but you're allowed to. It's funny. Turds, double turds. All right, I'm sorry. Now I apologize. Horrible, evil. Here it is, ladies and gentlemen. These racks, 800 locations in Austin. We're not playing games, okay? You think this was cheap? 800 locations in Austin, 50,000 on the streets, 20,000 mailed out to everybody that orders goods at InfoWarsShop.com, where you can bulk order them at price, at cost. So InfoWarsShop.com. It's coming soon, the InfoWars magazine. This is our answer to the internet kill switch, print 2.0. Fahrenheit this. Okay, Russell Dowden, who heads up the rollout of InfoWars newspaper. It's going to be all over the country if we have our way, but rolling out in Austin. It's 50,000 at 1,000 locations. Excuse me. 1,000 locations in Austin, and then 20,000 mailed out to listeners. And then we're going to look for partners around the country to have part of their content and their ads in the newspaper/magazine. It's a publication. It's a really big newspaper. And we're going to roll it out. And we were able to pay for the first month that had a lot of added expenses up front the first time with advertising. And I guarantee you people are going to get a big response. So people are already contacting us about franchising. We haven't rolled out the website for that yet. We're just doing phase 1 right now. But again, they zig, we zag. They want to censor the web. We'll keep fighting there, but we'll also go to hard copy. And I'm not going to get into a whole breakdown of that. I will soon. Okay. This story is too big. I'll have to bring this up with Mr. Rocker when he's on, and then more in the third hour because we're running out of time right now. But DHS classifies ammo purchases following controversy, and I already covered this a lot before the article came out. But the Department of Homeland Security has redacted information relating to the quantity of bullets it is buying following a controversy concerning the agency's purchase of over 1 billion rounds of ammo, which many fear is a sign of federal government's preparing for civil unrest in the United States. Despite the fact that documents are only supposed to be redacted if authorized by Congress or for national security reasons, a solicitation posted on the Fed Biz Ops website yesterday concerning ammunition purchased by the DHS on behalf of Immigration and Customs Enforcement, which they used under Rex 84, really for the American people, ICE, contains numerous blacked out sections. We know Border Patrol was involved helping arm the Mexicans under Obama's orders. Wonder if that's part of that. Is this Fast and Furious? Probably. The classified portions of the document include references to the amount of 223 and 223 64-grain ammunition being purchased. And it just goes on. So now they're doing that, and he goes through the rest of it. I'll talk about this more tomorrow, but I really want to do the right thing in soul searching. I cannot vote for Mitt Romney. I know he's been for abortion, gun bans, open borders, carbon taxes, globalism, tax-exempt garbage, all of it. He's fake. But Paul Ryan has got a lot of issues. No Child Left Behind, NDAA, Patriot Act, banker bailouts. And I don't get into lesser of two evils here. But I do have to say, he has voted and actually fought, not just paid lip service against abortion. That's a big rubber meets the road issue. And he's been pro-gun. And he's one of the only people out there defending the Second Amendment right now. When you've got the Republican leadership, Bill Kristol, well, you name it, Bill O'Reilly, Rupert Murdoch, the list goes, Michael Savage saying, yeah, we don't need semi-autos, ban them. So he at least is paying lip service to that. So I don't know what to do. I just, with Romney, there wasn't really a difference between him and Obama. And I know if Romney gets in, conservatives and libertarians will go to sleep. And I guarantee you Romney's just going to continue everything Obama did, because that's what the globalists want. It's like Bush supported, at the end, carbon taxes and shutting down power plants. It's not about the environment. It's about big companies shutting down their competition. But if I then don't at least admit that Paul Ryan's better than Obama, even though he'd be VP, then it's almost, I'm like not saying he's good on abortion and guns. So I'm rarely, I'm a good talk show host because I'm decisive. I believe what I believe, I think about it, and that's it. But on this, I'm just sharing with you my own personal, thoughts, because I don't want to just be pig-headed and sit here and attack Ryan